Hey guys, here's some angel wings that I made out of some old books. I made these for Christmas to go above my fireplace. I used cardboard, an old book, an xacto knife, and some hot glue. The ribbon is optional to hang the wings by. You can use whatever you want. They're about 19 inches long by about 16 inches wide each wing. You can determine how big you want them depending on where you want to hang them. You can make them any size you want. I did 100 of the pages, and I believe I ended up using about 98 of them when I was finished. I bought a bunch of these old books at a garage sale for 25 cents. You'll take your book and open it up. Right along the spine, you'll just cut it to release that spine away from the pages. Pull that back, and then it frees up the pages, and you can just pull out as many as you need. There's also going to be some blank pages at the front of this book, and you'll use those too to put your lettering on. There's going to be a ragged edge and a smooth edge to these pages. Just decide which one you want to use. Both of them would look good, but I think you should probably just go with one of them to give a uniform look. You'll roll these pages into a cone, and once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. But you just roll it and make a cone shape out of it. There'll be a little tab left. That's where you're going to hot glue to secure your cone. You can also take and roll the page tighter and get a skinnier cone. That'll leave you a bigger tab there to glue. And see, just depending on how tight you pull it, you'll make a skinny one or a thicker one. Both of them work. Just choose whatever design looks best for you. You start and just glue the cones around the edge of the wings. One thing I would suggest that I didn't do is you're going to pay attention to the end, the pointy end of the cone. You're going to want them all to land right at go directional toward the center of the wings. You'll notice when on my finished wings that the second wing looks better than the first wing that I did, just because I had gotten the hang of it on how to lay those pointy ends going toward the middle. But you just stack them up and keep going and gluing until you get all the way around. Toward the center, I started cutting some of them to make them fit in just a little bit better. You'll just cut the tips off of them and make them fit wherever you want them to fit. Now for this centerpiece, I took those blank pages that were in the front of the book. I made a template in the shape that I wanted to go on the middle of the wings. I glued 3 of those blank pages together and then cut out the shape that I wanted. I then took some of the other pages and just cut it into strips about 2 inches wide. I folded it kind of like a fan, like you would fold a fan to fan with, I just wanted a ruffle. So I folded that and hot glued it all to the back of that template thing. I just bunched it up and hot glued it down as I went around. Once I got that done, I kind of rolled it out flat and trimmed up the edges to make it look nice. And then I just secured it to the center of my wings and I pressed them down so that it would lay down evenly. And that was it. Then I took my Cricut machine and cut the lettering out. Here are the finished wings. I've also made some wreaths along this same idea. I did not make cones, I just glued them straight up and down. This one's made out of a church hymn book, which is really pretty. And this one's made just out of a plain old book. Thanks guys for watching.